Hello everyone, welcome to this vinyasa flow sequence. My name is Cam and I'd like to take you through this beginner flow. This is great for people just starting out in yoga, or for athletes trying to increase their flexibility, or even for advanced yogis who are also trying to take a little bit of a rest day. And let's begin in tabletop. Okay, here we'll start with a bit of a wrist warm up. Come up on the toes, inhale, lean forward into the wrists, and exhale, lean back. Inhale forward and back. Do this 3 more times. Inhale, lean forward, exhale, back. Forward and back. 1 more time, forward and back. And let's return to tabletop. Next, spine balancing. Going to lift the right hand and left knee from the ground and straighten them in front and behind you. Really want to send the energy out of the tips of the fingers and toes, really pushing away. On your next exhale, release. And inhale, other side. Exhale, release. Awesome. Bring the hands forward and send the hips up and back for downward dog. Push the ground away, send the hips toward the sky, maybe bend the knees. The goal here is to open the upper body, not the back of the legs. So if you have to bend the knees, go ahead. Here we can maybe walk our dog, bend each leg, do what feels good. Inhale, 3-legged dog, right leg comes up, and come high on the toes, and exhale, knee to nose. Moving forward, step the right foot between the hands, and set the knee down for low lunge. Inhale, rise up. On your next inhale, send the left arm forward, right arm back for open low lunge. Reach up through the spine and continue the breath. Maybe reverse on the inhale, and exhale back to open the lunge. Going to connect the palms, bring the left elbow outside of the right knee, and straighten the left leg for a open twist. Here we're reaching out through the spine on the inhale and continuing to twist on the exhale. On the next inhale, we're lifting the left elbow from the knee to disconnect the twist and coming to the back of the mat for a low lunge, Skandasana on the left side. Come back to the front of the mat and step the right leg back for plank pose. Inhale, shift forward, and exhale, bend the arms, chaturanga. We want the arms at a 90-degree angle here. Don't want to bend any more than that. Maybe shift a little bit more forward. So press up, back to plank, and exhale, downward dog. Let the knees and elbows come down to the ground. Exhale, shift forward and through, and inhale for upward dog. Engage the glutes, pull the head back. Open up the front body. And exhale, chin to chest, and lift the hips. Back to downward dog. Inhale, left leg rises for a three-legged dog. Come high on the toes. And exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, step the left leg through, and come up for a low lunge. Really bring the arms up like you're holding a beach ball over your head. It's a very heavy beach ball. And the inhale, open up our lunge. Send the right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale here, maybe reverse it. And left arm to the right hamstring, right arm overhead, reaching to the left corner of the mat. And exhale back to open lunge. Here we'll connect the palms, bring the right elbow outside of the left knee, and straighten the rear leg for a twist. Every inhale, we are extending through the spine, and every exhale, pressing the palms together, getting deeper into the twists. Okay, on our next inhale, we're going to lift the right elbow off of the left knee and come to the back of the mat for Skandasana. Straighten both legs. I'll switch so you can see me better. For a standing straddle forward fold. We want the heels to come a bit wider than the toes for this one. Pressing through the outsides of the feet. Here we're going to inhale, half lift, and exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, one more fold. One more halfway lift, And come back to the front of the mat and step the left foot back once again for plank pose. On the inhale, we're going to shift forward. Exhale, bend the arms for chaturanga. Press back up to plank and lift the hips for downward dog. Our next inhale, bring the right leg up. Come high on the toes, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your right knee to your right elbow and step outside of the hands for lizard lunge. Want to feel our nice stretch in the right hip, maybe the right leg. If this is too much for you, you can come onto blocks or your fingertips. Or if you want more of a stretch, you could even come down to the forearms. Whatever feels good. I like to move around here. Lizard lunge, maybe circle the hips, maybe bounce a bit. Here we're going to move the hands forward a little bit and come onto our fingertips. And on our exhale, we'll straighten the front leg, send the hips back, lift the toes, inhale, back to lizard lunge. Exhale, straighten, inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. One more. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, back to lizard lunge. From here, going to set the left knee down for a thigh stretch. Reach the right arm back, grab the left foot. And if you cannot reach your foot, that is perfectly fine. Grab a strap or whatever is near. Going to kick the foot into the hand, engage the quad, and then relax and pull the heel to your glute. Gently release the foot. Come back to lizard lunge. Lift the hips up. Okay, from here we're going to step the right foot on top of the left foot for a side plank on the left side. Come onto the left hand, right arm up. Send the left hip a bit forward and raise the hips a little bit higher. Really engage the core. Push the ground away through that left hand. Keep your shoulders stable. Exhale, right hand down, back to plank pose. Send the hips up and back for downward dog. Inhale, set the knees and elbows down. Exhale, glide forward and through. And inhale for upward dog. Exhale, return to downward dog. Take a few breaths here in downward dog. If your breath has changed at all from where it was in the beginning, notice that and maybe try to slow it down a bit. Inhale, three-legged dog. Left leg comes up. Come high on the toes. And exhale, send the left knee to the left elbow. Inhale, step the leg out for lizard lunge. Again, feel free to move around here. In your lizard lunge, you don't have to be static. Maybe circle the hips, bounce back and forth, whatever feels better for you. Now going to bring the fingertips forward and exhale, straighten the left leg. Inhale, return to lizard lunge. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. One more. Straighten. And back to lizard lunge. Come back to the palms. Set the right knee down. Reach back with the left hand to grab the foot. You want the thumb pointed towards the sky, grabbing the outside of that right foot. Engage the quad, kick the foot into your hand, and then relax the quad, pull your leg back towards your glute. Maybe look behind you. Slowly release the hand or foot back down to the ground. Return to lizard lunge. From here, we will meet in a side plank on the right side. You want your wrist in line with your elbow and shoulder. One straight line, coming all the way up. Push the hips slightly forward and up. Engage the core. Exhale, release the hand down, back to plank pose. Inhale, shift forward, and exhale, lower all the way down to the ground. going to get into cobra pose. Going to lift the chest, maybe the hands off the ground, pulling with your upper back. We're not pushing with our hands. We're using our little muscles in our back that are mostly forgotten about while we're sitting at our desk, working. Two more breaths here. Nice and slow. And release. Inhale, press back up to plank. And exhale, downward dog. From here, come up on the toes, walk, step or jump the feet forward for a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale, and exhale, bring the feet a bit wider, and come down for Malasana, yogi squat. Here, the feet are nice and wide, maybe as wide as the mat, and your toes can be pointed outward slightly or not, whatever is most comfortable, on the knees and joints. Maybe you're just starting out and this is very difficult or impossible for you, but the more you work at it, the better you will get. At one point, when we were kids, we were squatting, playing with our toys in the sandbox or on the playground. And somehow we lost that ability. Let's enjoy this squat a little bit more. And set the hips down. Here we will come into a wide-legged forward fold. And from here, we will fold forward and down. Maybe reach the arms forward. Inhale, lengthen out through the spine. And exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, and we will come back to our backs. You don't have to move along the mat as I did. I just moved so you can better see me. You can stay right where you are on our back. Going to cross the left ankle over the right knee. Going to reach through the hole you've created between your legs and grab the right knee and pull it towards you. Make sure that the left foot is flexed and your left toes are pointing up towards your left knee. Here we'll pull the knee to our chest. Feel the stretch in the outer left hip. Release, set the legs back down, and we'll now switch sides. Bring the left foot back to the ground, right foot crosses over the ankle, reach through and grab the left shin. Keep your right foot flexed, right toes are pointed towards the right knee as you pull your left knee to your chest. Exhale, release. For our last pose, we'll set both feet down, bring the heels close to the glutes, and lift the hips for bridge pose. You can walk the shoulders under for more leverage. Arms down by your side. Engage the glutes. Really open up the front body. Exhale, release. And let's all meet in Shavasana. Extend the legs. Let them fall outwards or inwards, whatever is comfortable. Bring the arms to the sides, palms facing up. Simply observe the breath here. No need to change it. Feel free to stay here in Shavasana for a few more minutes. Enjoy it, soak in the benefits of your practice. I will end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Maybe share it around. And once again, I'd like to thank you for joining me in this practice. Peace, love, gratitude. Namaste.